Set for day number 2 of this 4-game series between the lacrosse team and Minot Honeybees on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Welcome to the ballpark, everybody. I'm Owen Patterson on the call for today's matchup. Yesterday's 2 games went in favor of this team, winning 7-3 in game 1 and 3-1.
Those today. We're going to keep track of how many softballs hit our pianos. That'll be used in between games today, as that is a walk to lead off the game. Ashley Wolf will go down to first. It's Dominique Baker and Josie Boer. 1 on, nobody out, and a slap bunt laid down to the pitcher. Blizzard throws over to first. Allen covering, and it's a successful sacrifice bunt for Alexis Watson, who pitched a complete. 2 strikes to Makarevich. The pitch from Blizzard grounded to short. It scooped up, falling down and getting her cleat stuck in the turf was Abby Stigler, and there was no play to get Makarevich at first. Runner goes, a delayed steal, something lacrosse pulled off many a time yesterday in the first and third situation and in the lacrosse team lineup. Another pop fly. Boer to her right and now goes to the glove side, makes the catch. Tagging up and scoring is Ashley Wolf. Makarevich advances to third. It's an RBI sac fly for Callie Janik, and rounder to first. That will go foul just before Mishral picks it up. So as many of the fans here at Corbett Field were would roll to second base. Quick play by Allen, and it does end the inning on the very next offering from Jasmine Blizzard. A long first inning for Blizzard inside the store. Shot appearing in her 8th game of the season as a pitcher. That's a leadoff bunt by Allen to third, and it'll be in a bunt single. So Allen is aboard for the Minot Honeybees. A swing from Dietz, flies one to left field, catches her off guard. That's Alexis Watson out in left. That'll be a double for Skylar Dietz. Allen pumped up at third, so is Dietz at second. Is high for Minot this season. Ground ball to short, diving stop by Wolf, but there's no throw. That'll bring in a tying run. The Bees are on the board. It's 1-1. Games yesterday, including a run in the first inning of game 1. Grounder to third. Stepping on the base right there is Tegan Grawl. That's the only out this team are going to get. And the situation remains this. Mishral aggressive at the plate. Here's the pitch from Schott. In the left field, this one fair. Watson makes the catch. Runners will go back to their bases. Confirms the strike. 1-2 delivery from Schott to Josie Boer. Swing on and missed. That is a strikeout for lacrosse, and it ends the inning with the Honeybees stranding 2 on the bases, but for 6, 7, and 8 batters due up in the very first pitch. We'll put Morai at first. Hit by the pitch from Jasmine Blizzard. Well, it's one way to start the inning if you're lacrosse. The bunt again from Keesaw. Squares. Lays one down, but again foul, and now at 2 strikes. Gonna have to be swinging now. Ashley Wolf, she's been on base an incredibly high amount here at Corbett Field. Blizzard does pick up a big second out of the inning with the backwards K. Line drive right back to Blizzard. Didn't even phase her one bit. Makes the catch and ends the inning. Also ends a little bit of a jam to start the second. Shot gets strike 3. That was kind of like a delay in the pitching motion from Shot on that last pitch. You're going to have to watch it. In those 3 appearances, pitched 5 innings. Allowed 5 earned runs. It's back-to-back-to-back strikeouts going back to the end. It's the same spot. Allen puts it in play. On the move, making the throw is Ashley Wolf. And the inning ends. After both teams score in the first inning, nobody does. It must be like a best-of-7 series going on right now. Just out of the reach of Abby Stigler. That's a leadoff single for Alexis Watson, a third consecutive. Swing on the next pitch from Blizzard. It's a line out to Boer in right field. It was hard hit, but right to the right fielder. For Callie Janik. Line drive back to Blizzard. Chance at a double play, and they get it. Line drive right back to the pitcher. Blizzard makes the catch, and the quick aware softball with action between Mankato and Madison also going on out east. And that is a leadoff extra base hit for Dietz. She will stop at second. It's 2 doubles already and 2 at-bats for Skylar Dietz today. 1 in the first inning. Has gotten a hit in her last 2 at-bats. 1 yesterday and 1 already today. Showing bunt the whole time. And the ball gets out of the glove of Frechette covering first. That'll score Skylar Dietz. It also moves Stigler to second base. That'll be a first error against La Crosse today. And the Honeybees have their first lead. It's 2-1. 3 strikeouts and 2 flyouts. To right field, that will be caught. Tagging up and advancing to third. The throw was really late getting into the infield, and there was no chance to relay. Nightmares. It is currently 0 for her last 5. Lines out to short, right at Ashley Wolf. For out number 2. Off the end of the bat, that stays fair the whole time. That's a ground out to first base for Boer. But Minot does score 1 on the RBI for Abby Stigler on the bunt, which had a throwing error attached to it on June 21st. That will not be scooped up. Allen maybe trying to play that one on a line and try and get a catch in the air initially. Then had to make the quick adjustment as that one was dropping on the turf, and it gets underneath her glove. Inning. Have they been able to bring around a run? Line drive just off the glove of Sydney Farmer. That was a very quick play for the third baseman to make. It's dropped, and that's another hit for La Crosse. Grawl 1 for 1 with a single. Pitch gets away from Dannenfelser, and the runners advance. Everything going the way of La Crosse here in this inning. Hit that ball right at Farmer. Don't expect a bunt here from Tegan Grawl. It is a swing. Lightly grounded to short. And the play made at first. Abby Stigler with the throw. Kisa draws the walk. All the scoreboards say it's still 3-2. Evenly split up the innings over the course of a 4-game series. Runner back to Blizzard. Throws on at first. And now Morai, who thought about being aggressive and trying to score. Big fly ball to center field. Baker underneath it for out number 3. Just 1 run for La Crosse, but it is the tying run in the 4th. We're at the halfway point. Ariana Diaz, grounder to short. Wolf, another throw on the run, had to hop over the pitcher's mound or on the pitcher's mound for the baseball field. That's not usual on a softball diamond, but still makes the play. If not a sellout at Corbett Field today. I think we're just a few short. Taylor Swift night sellout. Very slow roller back to the pitcher. Dannenfelser thrown out by a shot. 2 down for Dominique Baker. It was the same situation when she came up for a first time today. 2/3 this evening. Another hit for Dominique Baker. Oh, almost thrown out from right field as she stopped right on at first base. Still safe. Grounder off the glove and unplayable for the rest of the La Crosse infield. Baker heads to third. Janik trying to make a diving stop. It deflected off of her mitt, and coming up to back up the ground ball was Frechette from second, while her momentum was appearances. She's hit by the pitch on what would have been ball 4. So Dietz goes to first. To left field. Over and making the catch is Alexis Watson, leaving the bases loaded for the Honeybees. It's La Crosse team and Minot Honeybees. Tied 2-2 game, and a catch made by Abby Stigler at short. Alexis Watson lines out to begin the road half of the 5th for the Steam. Watson followed by Makareving, in fact, where the leadoff batter hasn't gotten on base for the Steam, but not too much damage has been added on the scoreboard. Just 2 runs for both sides, as right there is a hit for Makarevich. Good situation. Again trying to run, but popped up. Boer will make the catch. Into foul territory. Makarevich returns to first. There's 2 outs for Grace Frechette. Too much action on the base pass for either team. Makarevich will go. Got a late jump off of first, but still slides into second safely. 2 balls, no strikes to Frechette. In the air, Allen calls for it and ends the inning. A pop out to second base wraps up the 5th inning at the plate for the Steam. We're so close to 90 degrees this afternoon. Down on the turf, we all know that gets pretty hot as well. Probably above. Again, Mishral squares to bunt. It barely goes anywhere, but that's exactly what you want. As forcing a tough play, but it's made by Tegan Grawl at third base. Successful sac bunt for Shayna Mishral. Bouncing ball to second, takes an awkward bounce off the mound, and the throw is low from Wolf over to first. That scores a run. Also ruled out of play, even though that ball was... Now a half swing. Ground ball to first. And taking it herself is Callie Janik. Advances Boer to third base. To shallow center field. Long run in, but Morai does make the catch. The 5th inning concludes. Minot scores a run on another Steam error. Morai draws the walk. She's on base for a 3rd time today. Line drive to left field. Catch made. Try and throw that one all the way back to first base, but won't get Morai. Dietz. There it goes. Here's the throw from Dannenfelser. It was close, but Morai is safe. A 3rd stolen base for the ground ball to second. Allen will throw to third. Morai trips, and she will be tagged down. Went out of the baseline as well. Tough one there for the Steam. Their lead runner a little bit too far off of second base, and I think in that situation, well, it's 1-2. This will drop in left field. A hit for Lindsay Schultz, her first. Of today, and 100 pitches. That is a base hit for Ashley Wolf. Around third, it's cut off, and now the play made at third base. What a smart move by Shayna Mishral. She cut off the throw home, trying to get the runner out at payoff pitch from Schott. Grounded to first. That is a fair ball. And a hit for Dominique Baker. Hey, it works. right over the base. 7 for her last 7. Going over the white base or the orange base. Orange base would be foul. Bobbled by the third baseman, Tegan Kroll, and Caitlin Allen is on base again thanks to a bunt. Another. This time goes to left field, right to Alexis Watson. It's 1 out. But another hard hit softball by Skylar Dietz. Not showing bunt, but swinging at that pitch is Abby Stigler. Drops in right field. Baker will score standing, and the Bees are in front again. For a third time today, the Minot Honeybees pick up. She has 2 RBIs today, as that is also fair and into the outfield. They're waving around Allen. The throw home is offline. The runners will advance. Minot up by 2 on an RBI double for Sydney Farmer. Base runners on second and third for Shayna Mishral, and she is hit by the pitch. Loading the bases, 1 pitch and an extra base runner added for Watson in this inning. She already inherited 2 in scoring position, and that makes things a little bit worse as Mishral. Round ball through the left side. 60 feet at a time going the Minot Honeybees. It's an RBI single for Josie Boer. And now a 6-3 lead for Minot. Bases loaded walk. 7-3 Minot Honeybees. Watson pitching with 2 strikes. Gets a called strike 3. Dannenfelser, that is out number 2. But that means that ground ball. Watson barehands it, throws home to get the force out and ends the inning. 4 runs for the Minot Honeybees. They not only regain the lead, they extend to 4, putting the pressure on the Steam as we go to the 7th inning of the Northwoods League. Sports Day, 1 for 2, a sac bunt and a single. Grounder to first. Backhand play made by Mishral, who is back in the game after being pinch ran for, following a hit by a pitch in the bottom of the 6th inning. She's re-entered, started in this at bat. On deck is Callie Janik, who's been one of their top hitters all season long. Makarevich does walk. And there's a start for the Steam. With Janik walking up. Sophomore from Mount Mercy University. No swing, that's ball 1. Makarevich will steal second base. Albrecht working very quickly. Ground ball, it is fair. Fair and down into the left field corner. That will stay in the ballpark. Janik has an RBI double. Whether it's a ground rule double or not, Janik's going to be on second base. It really doesn't matter at all here. Allen screaming that that ball got. Strike 3 called. Albrecht's first strikeout of the day. Felser, and she can score. Lacrosse going to be aggressive here all 7th inning. Pop up right field. Boer position underneath it. Catch made. And that is a win in the series for the Minot Honeybees. It's a start. They're going to need another win later tonight to draw against the Steam at home. But 1 win in game 1. Late inning offense does the trick for the Honeybees today. They also got a strong start from Jasmine Blizzard. She goes 5 2/3, but the win ends up going to Jackie Albrecht in game number 1. Your final score, Honey.